video, I am gonna be doing something a little bit different. It's not really like traveling Mexico related. It's more about me. So I think maybe you can get to know a little bit more about myself. And I hope you guys like it. This is a 50 facts about me. And so yeah, last night I had one of those nights where you just can't fall asleep. It was like 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning, and I was watching some videos, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do one of those videos. So here I go. The 50 facts about me. I have so much trouble sometimes with some words in English. It sucks. I'm sorry. My English is not the best. It's my second language, so sorry. Okay, so there's a kid outside. Okay. So number 1. I am 22 years old. I don't know if I look older or some people have said I look younger, but whatever. Okay, I'm 22 years old. My biggest passion, I would say, is traveling. And okay, I am a student. I study dentistry. I don't know if I look like a dentist. Do you think I look like a dentist? This is gonna sound kind of, I don't know, bad for dentists or stuff, but I love taking people's teeth out. It's one of my favorite things to do it in dentistry. It's some of the things that I enjoy the most. So I'm sorry if you don't like dentists, but we're really good people, and I think now that I'm thinking this small space in the videos, I think it's very important for you to take care of your mouth, because if you think about it, you eat with it, you smile with it. It's like, I don't know, you're the first presentation that you have to the world, so go to your dentist. It's very important. What else? My other career options were fashion designer at FITM in LA and physiotherapy, but then, fashion designer didn't really have a future here because, the situation in Mexico is not really the best, and I don't think people really has the money and the opportunity to get like designer clothes. Well, and the amount of people that can do that is just very small. So like, no. And physiotherapy, I have a problem in my knee, so I discovered I couldn't really do that either. I went to Europe in a semester. I think I actually said that in my last video. But yeah, I studied abroad one semester, and it was the best time of my life. There in Europe is where I met my boyfriend, Andrew, who I am currently living with, and I am very in love with him. Yeah, another fact about me, I don't eat mayonnaise. I hate mayonnaise. I'm not even pronouncing it right. Mayonnaise, I'm not sure. Yeah, I love reading. It's one of my favorite hobbies. I think the best thing you can do with your free time is either reading or spending it in YouTube. And yeah, I'm currently reading Les Miserables right now. The Miserables, I don't know how to say it. And it's a very, very good book, but it's a book that I am finding very, very, I don't know, it's a love-hate relationship, because every time I read it, I'm like, oh my god, I hate these people. They're so sad, and they're really so miserable. And I don't know, I haven't watched any movie, I haven't seen the play. I remember in London they had it, and I was like, no, I have to read the book first. And it's been a really long process for me, so yeah, I think it might take me a long time to read it. Okay, so in that aspect, my favorite book is The Land of Living by Irving Stone. It's actually the biography of an artist that is called, Vincent van Gogh. It's a very good book. I really recommend it to you. It's very easy to read, and it's very, very nice. I love every food that comes from a box. This sounds weird. I love food that comes from a box. Like, I don't know if it's Chinese or Japanese, but I always have like the cliche in the movies when they eat from the boxes. They order Chinese food or whatever, and they're like eating it with the chopsticks. I always wanted to do that, and I haven't found, before I went to Europe, I have never found a place in Mexico that did that. And when I went to Europe, I was like so obsessed with getting that, and I did, and I was very happy. And still, so far, every time I see any restaurant that has like little boxes for setting the noodles or the rice or whatever, I'm like sold. I would be going there, like not even thinking about it. I could survive just eating sandwiches and quesadillas for the rest of my life. I don't know if you know this, but a quesadilla is just a tortilla and there you put maybe some ham and some cheese. Here in Mexico, cheese it's queso, so quesadilla, that's why we call them like that. Yeah, I could eat that every day my whole life and I would be totally happy. I am very self-conscious about my body. I think every girl is like that. I love doing exercise. I think it's one of my best passions. Well, second passion after traveling. But yeah, I really do love exercising. I don't know, maybe not exercising. Maybe the feeling after you exercise, and you just feel like so good. I usually try to procrastinate the exercise as long as I can. And, like, I took a long time wearing my, wearing my pants and the tennis shoes. But after I'm done, I just love it. I try to do it at least from 3 to 5 times a week, and you should do it. It's very good. It's healthy. In the other note, I also love chocolate. It's my favorite thing in the world. And I love baking. This is something some people doesn't know about me. I really love baking. I like doing cakes and brownies and stuff like that. Every time I go to my hometown and my home, where my mom has the oven, almost every weekend I try to bake something for them. Because, I don't know, I think it's nice when someone takes the time to cook for you and bake something for you that is so good and tastes amazing. So that's why you have to keep working out, to keep eating cakes. I love cooking, which is basically the same thing. Well, not really, but yeah, I love cooking for people. One of the things that I hate, it's the most in my whole life. I think usually it probably happens more in Mexico than other places. But I hate when men looks at you and smile at you or say stuff at you. As a girl, when you're walking on the street, someone says something at you or look at you in a really, I don't know, in a way that is very inappropriate. I hate, that is the thing that I could hate the most. I don't know, I think it's really, really bad. And I think it's more in Mexico because it's more like a macho attitude, and that tends to happen here. It's very common, so yeah. What else? When I was a little kid, I opened my lip and I got 3 stitches. They're here. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know. Maybe I look just very ridiculous. But yeah, I opened my lip and I got 3 stitches in here. So I just had to eat I don't know, baby food for a long time. When I was a little girl, I had to be hospitalized twice the same year for the same reason and in the same room. It was very funny because I got food poisoning in the same place. I don't know why did my parents take me to eat at that place again. But yeah, I got sick, the same thing. I got food poisoning. You end up dehydrated and stuff like that. And then they put me again in the same year. It was the first time was in January, the second in July or something. And I remember that the nurses even were like, hey, we have the same group for you. It was weird, but yeah. My great grandfather was a bullfighter, and that's something that I'm really kind of proud of. I can't help it, I'm sorry. So therefore, that takes me to number 18, which is that I really like bullfights. I hope this doesn't hurt anyone's feeling, but I do. I love bullfights. I have been going to those since I was 3 years old probably, and I still really like them. I would really enjoy going there, and you can have your opinion. You might not like them, but I really do. I cannot explain really why. I don't know. If I start saying that it's beautiful and blah blah, many comments will be it's not, it's murder and stuff like that. I understand your point of view, but I also can't help it. I've been growing up my life like this, so yeah. I love impressionist art, and therefore I like to do oil paintings when I have the chance. It's not really that I have a lot of time free, but yeah, I have been doing some since I was in high school. And after that, I think I did I don't know, from 3 to 5 paintings so far, and I am currently doing one for our bedroom because we're renovating this place. We just moved here, so yeah. What else? My favorite artist is Van Gogh. I think that was pretty. My favorite book is Van Gogh biography, so yeah. Yeah, my favorite food, this is something that I like. My favorite food are tamales. I don't know if you ever heard about them, but I will put images of each one of the food. My favorite food are tamales, chiles en nogada, and crepas poblanas. They are different, totally different taste things, but they're so good. I love them, and every time if you ever come to Mexico, please give them a try because they're really good. I love any spicy food. I think I am a proud Mexican, and I am very happy and proud to say that I can eat as much spicy stuff as you can give me. Like, I don't care how bad my stomach will be. I don't care how much it's gonna hurt when it comes out. But seriously, spicy food is the best thing in the world, and I feel like sometimes when I'm eating, if I don't feel any spice in it, I feel like the food has no flavor. So I currently have like 4 or 5 sauces that I use for everything, like from sandwiches to pizza to quesadillas, whatever. I put spice on everything. Wait, I can go a little bit last for a second. Okay, yeah. I am obsessed with TV series. I have Friends, Sex and the City, and a TV series that is my guilty pleasure was The Hills. I am obsessed with those. I can watch them every day, repeating the episodes, and I don't care. I think they're amazing. They always make me laugh. I think they're very entertaining, and I just love to watch them every day. I love fortune cookies, and I usually collect the papers that come, the fortune, because I take them very seriously. I don't know why. I think, especially after, I remember when I was doing, before I have been obsessed with them since a long time ago, but when I was doing the paperwork for going to Spain, I remember that we went eating somewhere, and my fortune said that I was going to be traveling to a lot of countries, and I was especially doing the paperwork for Spain, so I was like, oh my god, it's a sign, I'm going to go. So, I eventually ended up going and stuff. And I don't know, I just love them, and every time I get a fortune cookie, I take them very seriously. I have a problem on my knee that keeps me from doing a lot of things. I think you will see it also in a video that we did. Where did we go? To Teotihuacan, and I am wearing my knee brace. I have to do it because if I know every time I have to do exercise, or if I know that I'm walking a long time or something, I have to wear it because otherwise it hurts a lot. I think I don't really know what's wrong with my knee, but I don't know, there's a lot of things and it feels very weird. It's kind of painful sometimes. My favorite sport is jogging and wall climbing. I love climbing. Well, I think I prefer jogging because I don't know, it gives me that sense of freedom that you're like running away from everything. I don't know, you can get away with everything. And climbing, I think those two sports have in common that you are the only limit to that. You're the one who decides how much do you want to keep running, and if you want to keep going up, climbing, when you're like just about to, I don't know, a few meters away from the top, you're like, I can't do this. You have to like push yourself. I like to do that, and especially in sports, so like jogging and wall climbing, I think they can give you like that feeling of, like I did it, like I made it, I got to the top, I ran, I don't know, 5 kilometers. That it's something very like satisfying. I used to do folkloric dance. I think that's kind of the reason why my knee is like so bad, because you have to wear how do you say, kind of like a top shoes. No, not really. They're more like you have to wear small heels like this size and your shoes, and then you have to like doing like clap. You have to do it sounds with the shoes. I actually never finished my English lessons when I was studying English. I remember I just got to medium level, and then I kind of just dropped it because I can't remember if my mom couldn't take me anymore or something like that, but I just got into medium level, and then I just kept studying. Well, not really studying, I just was like obsessed with music, and it's really easy to just practice English, with Hollywood movies and everything like that. And yeah, that's how I got my English. I speak Spanish as a native language. I was born speaking Spanish, then I learned English as my second language, and I consider myself a medium at French language. So, I think so far the people that I've met around, like while traveling, I think the most hard accents for me to understand are, I think, Australian and Scottish accents. They're so hard for me to understand. Like Andrew, my boyfriend comes from Australia, and the other night we were watching like Carl Barron, it's a comedian, and I swear there's so many moments where I'm just like, what the hell did he just say? I just can't understand. And also it's Scottish. It's very hard for me to understand those accents. I'm sorry. I love to learn Japanese or Portuguese. I think Portuguese sounds real pretty because it's like sing. And Japanese, I don't know, I think it sounds interesting. I think I would like to give it a try. I've never been in the US, and the only time I left Mexico was for going to Europe. A lot of people, every time they hear me speak in English, they're like, oh, were you born in the US? I'm like, no. Have you been in the US? No. I've never been in the US. It's not that I don't really not interested about it, it's just that, I don't know, I wasn't really into it. I do want to go specifically to Orlando to go check out the world of Harry Potter in Orlando. I think it's one of the other things that I say like ahead, but I am obsessed with Harry Potter. My favorite places in the world, I think you will say, of course, Mexico and Ireland. I got an obsession with Ireland since a few years ago, and when I finally get to go, I was so excited, and when I got to go, I just loved it, and it was so breathtaking, and I think the people is so nice. Some of my best friends are over there, and I love Ireland. If I could choose between Mexico and Ireland, I couldn't decide. I love Ireland and Mexico, of course. My favorite places in Mexico to go, I think they are Oaxaca. I will post a video more ahead when I went to Oaxaca. There are so many beautiful things and amazing things to eat, to do. I don't know, to try. Everything is very good. Tehuacan, because it's my hometown, is in the state of Puebla, and Orizaba, which is a little town that is in Veracruz. And my father is from there, and I just love going there. I think I like small towns. I'm not really like a city girl. I'm more like small towns and doing like just getting a coffee. I don't know, stuff like that. My favorite archaeological areas in Mexico, I think they would be Palenque and Mitla. I got the chance to go to Palenque last year with Andrew, and it's like south of Mexico, I would say. It's in Chiapas, and it's amazing. Seriously, it's the most amazing, breathtaking archaeological area that I've been in. It's very impressive when you get there. You cannot believe all the stuff that they built. What tools did they use? I don't know, it's just very amazing. And Mitla, because that is in Oaxaca, and it's also a very nice place to go. Okay, this is kind of weird. My boyfriend says that this is weird. Well, a lot of people say that this is weird about me. I suffer from ichthyophobia. I had to look online on the translator how to translate that word. Ichthyophobia, if you don't know, it's the fear of fish. Literally, I feel like my hands sweat. I cannot go to aquariums. I cannot go to the little pet shops when they have like the fish and stuff. I cannot do it. I also can't eat fish. Only if it's like tuna or cans. Like you cannot see like the shape. I can't explain the fear and the panic that I feel when I'm like close to them. It's just very weird, and I don't know, I just can't explain it. But it's also very hard for me to go to the beach. I'm always like just stay on the beach, because if I go a little bit farther, I feel like there will be fishes and stuff, and I am very, very upset with that. I don't like that. I once killed, about weird fears. I once was so afraid when I was in Spain. I was in my apartment, and I found a gecko, and I killed it by suffocating it with insecticide. I'm sorry if you like geckos or something. I know that they are good for the environment, for your house, that they can eat bugs and stuff. But I was so afraid and so terrified of that thing being in my apartment that I sprayed insecticide to it so much that it died. I'm so sorry about it. I was just really scared. I still watch Disney Channel. I don't care how old I am. I would still love every movie, and I am a Disney girl. I still have actually two of my favorite toys that I still have and love to death. It's one, I have my Stitch, and you know, from the Lilo and Stitch movie, the little Stitch. My mom got it for me a few years ago, and I love it. It's so cute. And Jessie from Toy Story 2, I love it. They're so cute, and I love them too much. What else? Cats are my favorite animal in the world. I am a cat person. I'm not doggy so much. I mean, I like doggies, but I think cats are way better. Sorry. And what else? I almost don't watch TV. I love YouTube. I'm one of those persons that sometimes when you get to a place, I can turn on the TV, but just to have it like background noise. I don't really watch TV, but since a few years ago, I just started developing this obsession with YouTube that I just can't explain. My favorite YouTubers are, I am very happy to say it. Okay, my favorite YouTubers are Sorella. I love Asibaran. I love Rosina Benzino. She makes amazing stuff. And Grace Helbig. She always cracks me up. And I think each one of those persons are like so amazing. They're so different. And every time I am like, I don't know, that I need to be in better mood or anything, they are so good. All of their videos are amazing, and I will leave their links down below so you can check them, and they're just great. I love them. What else? I started doing videos 2 years ago while I was traveling in Europe. I started doing them, but some of them, I remember I record myself like this right now, but I never uploaded them because I thought I really didn't have like too much to say. But after I decided to do this, it's kind of like Mexican idea videos, I think, and I feel more confident about it. And actually some of the ones that I did upload are just like music with the videos that I did from the cities that I went, like London, Ireland, wonderful Europe, I don't know, Madrid. Yeah, so maybe you can check them out later. I will also leave the links down below so you can check them out. And lastly, I am very happy I did made it to the 50 facts. And I am very excited, and I am loving doing the videos for my channel. I am really taking this very seriously. I hope that you people like them, because if I can reach 2 or 3 people and you say, I would like to come to Mexico, I would like to try all the stuff that you're saying, that would really just make my day, and I am very happy to be sharing this with you. I know this video wasn't really too much about Mexican culture. I did mention a few things about Mexico, so I think it's a little bit fair. But I just think that this could get you a better idea of me, get to know me a little bit better. And I just hope that you guys really like the channel, because I'm really putting a lot of effort into it. I also wanted to mention that I also have a blog. I will put the link down below. So usually I'll try to make that my videos are linked to the blog, but that can't always happen because I think I'm better talking in English than writing in English. So it's kind of hard for me, but I will make my effort, and the link will be down below if you want to check it out. And I just hope that you guys have liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. And also you can follow me on the social media, on Instagram or Facebook. You can use the hashtag meximove. And I would love to see the pictures. If you ever go to Mexico or anything that you want to share with me, you can use the hashtag, and I will leave the links to my other social media down below. And I don't know, I guess I'll see you next time. Bye!